Hi there. Due to this game being G-rated by the Australian government, all comments will be turned off, and on top of that, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll talk to all of you guys later. Hi guys, and welcome back to Run Productions. Now, in today's episode, of course, we're doing the Pokemon thing. Last episode, I decided not to do a Pokemon thing because, you know, I kind of wanted to give it a bit of a break between Pokemon because, I mean, like, as like, don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon and all, but as like between that, we've pretty much with tournaments I've been going to with the World Championships as well. Pretty much, as like I kind of pretty much like at that short period of time, I was enough Pokemon, like like just strategizing and etc. for the Pokemon TCG. In this case, the trading card game, pretty much. So yes, pretty much. But what ended up happening is pretty much is that your boy was an idiot and he lost his entire deck. That's the reason why I can't show you the deck now. And if I did, then it's incomplete, and therefore an incomplete deck is not the world's greatest deck. Like I mean, like I could show you the cards like as like what cards I use in that. I mean, like as in like my deck is pretty much almost complete itself. You know, I'm missing like a total of like five cards. Yeah, 5. Missing 5 cards. I'm getting another 3 tomorrow. Which no, I'm missing 4 cards. No, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, no, I'm missing 4 cards. And afterwards, I'm getting another 2. No, I'm getting another 3 tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm getting 3 tomorrow, so I'll have 1 more card left. Then afterwards, I can show you guys the deck that I ran for World Championships. Pretty much, well, about midway before I lost my deck. But pretty much, but overall though, as my deck I like. I won't lie, I really do like. Pretty much the only card that I'm contemplating on trading out is pretty much is H-Ran GX because I run a fire deck. Pretty much like I run Mewtwo Charizard. I never ran the Reshiram and Charizard. Bridge, of course, there'll be images somewhere on the screen. I never ran the Reshiram Charizard though. I ran ×2 of the Charizard and Braxian. Mainly more so because give or take it does do a little bit less damage, but having that little bit of a less damage, pretty much just switch up for any 3 cards I want is good because as an example, for players that would run mainly more so of back as in hit and back. Pretty much I ran the one new with the bench barrier ability. So I just had to read it. I got my deck here and shit. So yeah, but pretty much, but overall though, as in again, my deck is almost complete. So I will show you guys pretty much as in how I run the deck strategy and etc. Not to mention as well is that pretty much I will be also showing off my partner's deck. Pretty much that she didn't run the World Championship sadly. On the note though, believe it or not, the one card with that people did run, like 1 or 2 people that I saw ran, that I was actually really stoked about because I ran it as well, which was Sableye with an attack with Quick Hunt. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with the TCG, what it is that with Quick Hunt, so normally there'd be no first attack hands down. But with Quick Hunt, it breaks the rules of that, and then otherwise you can search your deck for any card you want and add it to your hand. Does no damage. Pretty much. So yeah. So I was set for every and any scenario. Which of course my deck won't be max rarity out because because over here again Australia's a bit more expensive, so stuff like World is like a $40-50 card. Pretty much. Mewtwo and Mew GX tag team Ultra is full art or even just Rainbow Rares like $30-40 each. I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure. And then even the supporters again like I said Walder and then Caitlyn and Cynthia as in I ran 2 of those. Contemplating on running 3 aside from that, yeah. And then I'm gonna shush before I just spoil the whole deck right here. But overall though, we will be doing of course by the looks of things Team Rocket, as in Team Rocket sounds pretty easy. Also as well, because since I technically did lose the Mew last time around and you guys disliked it, to make it a lot more fairer on myself, I reckon that I'm actually going to just completely pretty much when I get a new Pokemon, that's it. The Mew's gonna be gone. That's it. Mew gone. So yeah, so I will no longer have the Mew. As in because I feel like that's a bit more fairer to you guys. But surely enough, Mew being level 20, it is overpowered, hands down. Pretty much, but but besides from that though, I reckon that, and the only reason why I'm continuing with the Nuzlock is because mainly more so of the ride. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm not gonna just end it just like right then and there. Give or take, I really should. Pretty much, but I'm not gonna end it just right at the front because come on, you guys can come with the ride with me. Besides than that, as in like after this, well during the game there's Johto, then there's Kanto. At least then going through Kanto, pretty much as in like that's an entire new series. That's an entire new series dedicated to itself. But besides from that though, I am currently also pretty much wanting to get stuff for like as in like TCG box sets and that. So so you guys can understand like as in like yeah, as like what's there and whatnot. But I won't lie though, the deck that my partner does run, she runs right. So at first she ran a Ballistaphon Ultra Beast deck, and then afterwards pretty much yeah, in this case a Ballistaphon Naganadel deck. No GX by the way, believe it or not. Pretty much, but what we're doing now is that we're actually building her a Reshiram and Zekrom Naganadel deck, because since Reshiram and Zekrom require energy from bench, having those energy in discard with the Naganadel, I reckon that it would be a lot more easier. But pretty much, but again, because since Sword and Shield is coming out really soon, that's gonna be well in this case. For the VG, Sword and Shield has already come out, but for the TCG, it has not yet. As in, like, we know of some cards that are coming out, pretty much, but prior to that, though, I reckon that's going to be amazing, hands down. As in, like, yeah, as in, like, I'm actually really excited for it, to be honest. Having, like, something like, the new Professor card, kind of reminding myself of, kind of reminding of, what's it called, of, like, Professor, Sycamore, back from the, earlier days. As in like Sycamore was amazing hands down. As in like it was ran in every deck, and I got a fly in here. I don't know where the hell it came from. Yes, and you guys can just see the top of it. I am actually re-amping this completely. But right behind me is the Attack on Titan flag because I mean, like you know, I salute Attack on Titan. I mean hands down. Pretty much Commander Elwood. Yep. But yeah, but overall though, I think again like I will be showing my deck as well. I'll be showing my deck first because my deck will be a lot more quicker to finish, and then afterwards going off to my partner's deck. Who knows? As like I might record us having a couple of games. Pretty much that might be a bit more fun, I guess. Now at the same time, I am actually recording. In this case, I'm actually getting a plan together between me and another YouTuber. Because since alright, no one too big, it's gonna be like a real small YouTuber, but it's another YouTuber in this case. So yeah, so me and this other YouTuber, we're actually gonna do a try not to laugh challenge together, facing towards each other with water in our mouths, etc. We're gonna have someone read out, and we are going up against Reggie Rock. Okay, that's fair, I guess. You know, totally. We have no more Fire Blast either, so Mega Punch. Yeah, so we will be doing that, plus as well, this is gonna use Explosion. Alright. Pretty much, so yeah, so there's gonna be that. Besides from that, I'm actually contemplating on getting a couple friends together. Then afterwards, what we're gonna do is like the floor is lava, but kind of like somewhere like in the, not much in the city, but mainly more so of, pretty much of it being somewhere like in, I don't know, like in a shopping center, if that makes sense. But another thing that I do want to do as well is that this is in the process of being made. This is taking me, this is going to take some quiet time, but I'm actually going to give you guys a bit of not much of a sneak peek because I haven't recorded it yet, pretty much, but just a bit of a glimpse, you know, a bit of a heads up on on what I'm doing in this case, for, hopefully for next year. It could be another year, but what I'm planning on doing is that I'm actually going to set up, pretty much, I don't want to say the world's biggest, but I'm actually planning on setting up kind of like a bit of like a miniature version of hide and go seek, but in an entire city. So as an example, so how that would work is that, alright, so there are two teams. In this case, there's gonna be there's a total of like 2 people in one team. Then possibly, I'm hoping to get roughly about 20-30 other people. Pretty much, maybe I guess. And how that's gonna work is that, so we've got the entire day to find everyone in a city. The limit of the city is on the outskirts, of course. So as an example, I'm gonna use the Brisbane city as an example. Actually, I won't use the Brisbane city as an example because some of you guys don't even know. Some of you guys might not even know what the Brisbane city is. Pretty much, but the one reason one, pretty much on the inner city that's fine, on the outer skirts, that's not okay. So pretty much, so you must stay in the city at all times, and on top of that, we're actually gonna wear particular shirts and that. This guy called Bob, he is called Bob, challenged by Man Bob, and he's gonna say that Rotom. I mean, Rotom's pretty cool. I mean, like, Wash Rotom though, that's something. I won't lie. Yeah, so I'm pretty much, so we're gonna have like all different kind of shirts. In this case, so gonna be 2 shirts, as in, like, one of them's gonna say, not it, and the other one could say it, if that makes sense. Pretty much, and then that's like, how it's gonna work is that each player will have a not it and an it, a shirt, pretty much, and then afterwards, I'm gonna have everyone, pretty much, as like, I'm gonna buy everyone, cameras, so that's the reason why that is gonna be, a bit more expensive, is because, again, and I just realized we won't be able to hit Rotom at all. So I'm actually going to have to transform. Because since Rotom is part ghost, normal type moves do not work on it. And even that doesn't work on it. So, I'm not, oh no, actually hang on. Does transform work on it? I know it's a normal type move. Yes, it does work. Okay, sweet. So, so yeah, let's see it. So when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's going to be a bit more easier, I reckon. Let's go with Thunder Shock, I reckon. So yeah, so that'll just be a bit more easier. Everyone's gonna have a recording in that, so it's so great. And then otherwise, I can take parts of it. You know, I can probably split it up in like part 1 and part 2, or even part 1, part 2, and part 3. Because again, this is gonna be like an entire day's value. Like, at least I reckon. But overall, though, I reckon that it's gonna be very fun, very fun. Of course, Rich. Of course, I'm gonna try and see if I can get like another like 1 or 2 other YouTubers with me, or who knows, or just who knows how many. Yeah, just to make things a lot more easier / funner. Alright, now real quickly, I know for a fact that I told you guys that I will be doing streams soon. Pretty much, I haven't got my stream set up anymore, so it's because I need to get everything else set up. So like this at the back of here, give or take, it's my green screen. Give or take, it's not even green yet. Pretty much, I'm gonna have that upgraded. Pretty much, but what I'm planning on doing first is that I'm planning to do all of outside done. Pretty much, of course, as in like, I'll show you guys like a photo of it. Pretty much, who knows? Yeah, as like, I'll show you guys a photo of it once it's completely done, so you guys can understand what I'm doing. Pretty much, yeah. So I'm doing outside first, and then afterwards, besides from that, doing some stuff inside as well. My entire computer system as well. I'm actually updating massively. So as an example, I'm normally having a 3-step monitor system. I'm like, you know what, that's fine and all, but I'm taking the next step. In this case, what I'm doing is that I'm actually replacing the entire back of it. Then afterwards, I'm having a 6-monitor system. Pretty much because I meant, like, no one I know of has a 6-monitor system. And to me, I'll just feel like, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like that one guy that's gonna be like, this is nice. But yeah, but besides from that as well, this will be updated as well. I'm actually going to be putting like a bit of a plank of wood on top, so that's on top of this. Then afterwards, I'm going to actually drill in the green screen, of course with a green screw, which is going to be spray painted. Pretty much. So yeah, so as in, like, say, it's going to be a bit more taller. As in, so yeah, so it kind of just covers everything up, make things easier. I can actually move it back a bit, so you know, I actually have like breathable room, I guess. But overall though, like, the only other thing really, and on top of that, like a little miniature aircon as well, like, so I can replace the fan, as like, because like, the fan's good and all, but the fan ends up sometimes blowing into the microphone, so it just becomes a bit of a pain in the ass. But overall though, as in like, there isn't really much, as in like, I know it doesn't sound much, but at a cost and expenses, it's a lot. It is definitely a lot. As in, like, I'm spending probably roughly about $100-$200 a fortnight, pretty much on just getting everything prepared. And so yeah, and so like, I'm hoping that I can kind of finish everything. I'm hoping that I can finish almost everything and anything before at the end of February, maybe for January, February, March, maybe March. I'm hoping. Pretty much, it's just that, like, again, due to cost and expenses and etc., it does make it a lot more harder. Confused, right? As in, I'm pretty sure that, as in, like, Cherubi's not confused. As in, like, Cherubi was confused, but must have broken it. That's the reason why it's taking damage. But, overall, though, yes, as in, like, I do have some plan of ideas, for both inside and outside. I'm kind of hoping that you guys might like, you guys might dislike. I'm not too sure. Bridge. Now, alright, now before anyone asks, is no, this channel here is not Bridge. It's not just a gaming channel, but it's an overall channel. And the reason why that I call it an overall channel is because that the name, because again, the name of the channel is being random. There's no specific topic that I play on. There's no specific topic that I do. Everything's just completely random. Sometimes I can do stuff like gaming, like I'm doing now. Other times I can do vlogging. Other times I'll do like card opening and etc. It's just like yeah, it's like what, as in like whatever you guys like, that's what I will do, and that's what I'm happy to do. Sometimes even like games and that. Depending on the rating, I can again, some of them will be like G rated, other ones can be like PG rated, M rated, M15 plus rated, R rated, etc. So yes, there is that. Besides from that though, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so like yeah. English I just cannot speak. I can't think of anything else. Wait, yes, I do have my Coke as well. My lovable, adorable, delicious cola. Anyway, yes, and we just defeated Team Rocket in the good old well. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure after this it is the gym leader, which we've only been 16 minutes into it. Well, in this case, from what I can see, over 16 minutes. For you guys, it might be shorter. No. Wait, do I actually need it? Oh wait, no, I don't care. So yeah, so there is that. So I'm pretty sure that that the gym leader is up next. Hang on, real quickly. Let's check out Mew. So Mew's only on 10 HP. Actually, well, correction, we had the egg plus the two Doom fossils. Yeah, because I can speak. So the minute the egg hatches, that's gonna be my new Pokemon hand. As in like 20 to 1, I might raise up to level 5. And then afterwards, like restart from there from scratch. Who knows? I might do some off-screen grinding for it. Like yeah, just to make things a bit more easier. So yeah, so I won't lie, I am kind of hoping that we can like get the egg hatched and that. Maybe in this episode, maybe the next episode, I'm not too sure. As in, hang on, let's just check out the egg real quickly. Summary. Bridge, yeah. It doesn't seem close to hatching. Alright, so there you go. Bridge, yeah. So if I do get a Pokemon prior to that, then sweet. And if I don't, then oh well. But we are going up against the second gym leader. So yeah, so this is gonna be like today's episode, as like just going up against the second gym leader, and I kind of stuffed up already. Okay. Oakley. Yes, and that was Ned Flanders from The Simpsons. You know, Oakley. That was horrible. And we English. Not my strong language. We are going up against Gallade. Out of all Pokemon, Gallade. The fighting psychic type. I'm pretty sure it's psychic. I'm pretty sure it learns Psycho Cut as well. And then Kabutops. Ooh, you are a rock and water. I'm pretty sure. So my normal attacks won't do shit, but Fire Blast might be able to knock you out one hit. It would take its weakness. No, it's not weakness, it's resistance. No. I was kind of hoping that it would kind of like just like one-shot knock it, but no. We're gonna go with a Mega Punch and see how much that does. Like Mega Punch does the exact same as like what Fire Blast did. It's kind of funny actually. I'm pretty sure. By the way, guys, if you guys are wondering what the hell this is, pretty much. All right, so this is my new so this is my new handle for my microphone. I haven't actually got it set up yet. So yeah, there's that. Pardon me. But overall though, as in like I do see potential in operation, and like as in like not just in not just like for like this channel alone, but just like for future in that, as in like this isn't gonna be something like I'm just going to be like, okay, this is gonna be like the end of the channel at the end of the year. I'm gonna keep continuing this hands down, as yeah, because yeah. Anyway, it's real quickly. I'm gonna quickly try and figure this out. Bop. So that leads that way. So let's see where you lead, because I'm pretty sure that this goes in the right direction. Yes, it does. Because it goes up, then left, then up again, and then we are. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna verse you. Yay! Aside from that though, as in like yeah, as in like pretty much, I am kind of hoping that I can get like everything that I need to get pretty much by the end of next year. Correction, by the end of next year I'll have everything that I need hands down. That's really like a plus given and taken. But yeah, as in like just like getting stuff in general is just yeah, it's like grasping everything. Besides from that though, that's pretty much it. As in like I do have an anime collection. Pretty much I'm actually putting the entire anime collection off because like there are some anime that I am missing completely. But overall though, I'm just like no more buying anime, because like, what I would do is I used to buy like about like 1 or 2 bits of anime every single fortnight. Then afterwards then after that's how I would keep on top of my anime. Pretty much I'll let the series go out for a bit, and afterwards I go like one by one. But in this case, yeah, that's pretty much how that's how it would normally go for me. But no, but I'm actually leaving it off for a bit because again I do want to try and finish everything as much as I can. But yeah, and that's the same thing for like tattoos and piercings and etc. Like when I go in and get a tattoo, 20 to 1, I will be recording for the tattoo. Of course, I'm gonna have to pretty much, you know, as in like yeah, just like do some like hilarious. Alright, so real quickly, by knocking that off, that leads me to there. So no, so alright, so I want to go with the I want to go on the red one, so up, left, and up. Yep. And then yeah, because since I don't have two Pokemon, I don't have to verse them, which like, don't be wrong, that does kind of give me the benefit of the doubt, I guess. And then afterwards we're at the gym leader. Sweet. This is yep. We are advancing. Alright. So we are going up against Bugsy. Come on, Bugsy. And you guys are wondering what these are up here, like how it's all color coordination. Those are all monster cans, believe it or not. Yes, the energy drink Monster. I love my Monster, therefore I love collecting the cans because I'm a collector. I collect all bits of random crap and stuff and shite. I didn't say that. I didn't say the word. I did not say that word. You know it. I said shite. And we're going against Absol. Okay. If you haven't seen my previous plays of the very first series I ever did, so in this case season 1, which I'm gonna call it season 1. No, screw it. Yeah, season 1 pretty much of the Pokemon Diamond series. Absol was our original tank, until it got knocked out by a Pokemon that you would never expect. Trust me, if you have not seen it, go watch it. As in like but 21, I will leave a link in the description for it, as in like for episode 1 of the Diamond series and etc. That's when I actually started to record like stuff like hour-long episodes and etc. But overall though, once we beat this gym leader, which I'm pretty sure that we have, maybe. No, we got one more. After we beat her, pretty much, you know, that's when I'm gonna stop the recording, because yeah, I mean like pretty much yeah, because I mean like because as like don't get me wrong, I don't mind recording bits of an hours, but I'm only more scared of like no one's actually gonna sit there for an hour, like literally an hour, and watching it. So like I reckon that half an hour, like even half an hour sometimes, I reckon that it's a bit iffy. But like but yeah, but at this point in time, like half an hour, who knows? I might take it down in 20 minutes or something like that. As like even now where it says 24 minutes, I kind of feel happy with that, fine with that, I guess. Yeah, like but overall again there's gonna be like no editing in this video whatsoever, because I said no editing like on the inside of the video, There might be actually. Hang on, there might be. Don't quote me on that, but there might be. But if there isn't though, pretty much it doesn't mean that I've given up on editing. It's mainly more so is that because like I don't get to normally talk like this to you guys and play a game at the same time, so that's probably like the reasoning why. But overall though, this is exciting. We just beaten the second gym leader for the Johto region. So Bugsy, I'm pretty sure. Who names a child Bugsy? That's my question. Scarlet, there you go. Scarlet is a lot more better actually. Scarlet is a lot more better than name than Bugsy. Yeah, no. Get rid of this Bugsy crap. Scarlet, hands down. And we've gotten the Hive badge from Scarlet. Yes. And level 30 Pokemon will now obey us. Sweet. And until that, now we can use Cut. So that's actually pretty cool in that, I reckon. Alright, so pretty much then so after all this pretty much talking in that, I'm actually gonna Pokemon Center, then that's where I'm gonna end it off. Overall though, this wasn't actually a bad episode, I reckon. Like in my honest opinion, this was not a bad episode. I enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys enjoyed it, but I quite enjoyed it. Now real quickly, I will be doing stuff like Pokemon Sword and Shield, but again, pretty much just getting everything sorted out and that, and once everything is sorted out completely, I'll start working on the consoles and etc. Because like, again, because I kind of want to give you guys the best content that I have pretty much, but yeah, well, correction, is like give you guys the best content that I have regardless. But overall though, as in like I have other games I can play in that, and I just choose the Pokemon once because like I can see like an entire series of this, and like it's like what, as in like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalios, Alola, and then there's I guess Galar, Galar, yeah, the Galar region. Pretty much. I think I'm missing like one or two of them. I can't remember, but like those are the regions that pretty much as in like we've already done Sinnoh, in this case, which is Gen 4. Now we're doing Johto, which is Gen 2. Then after this, which will be Kanto, then Johto, that's Gen 1. Then Hoenn, which is Gen 3, etc, etc, etc. And the best thing about it is that I can re-amp back into the games. Pretty much just turn and go, look, I didn't beat, as an example, like, I didn't beat Diamond, but I have both Pearl and Heart Gold, both Pearl and Platinum to finish. So like that's kind of like my, yeah, kind of like my what's what I'm looking for, my revival, I guess, in this case. Who knows? I might make another video, if I ever beat the game. As once I beat like all games, I'll probably come back to the ones I never beat, and then just make videos on those. But we just healed, so this is gonna be the end of the episode. Sorry about that, guys. I had a cough in my throat, so it wanted to come out, but I'm like, anyway, guys, if you guys like the video, smash that like button. But if you guys dislike the video, leave a dislike. But don't forget to also play that Uno Rainbow reverse card to flip it all the way back up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to all of you guys later.